Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokiman here and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode with Bayer Leverkusen, and it's end of the season double final day. We take on Wolfsburg in the Pokal first and then PSG in the Champions League final. If you didn't watch the last episode, go back and watch it, see how we found ourselves in this position, and yeah, let's get it. Let's beat Wolfsburg. I want at least one cup here. There's no way we end this season without a trophy. So I imagine it's got a bit of Wolfsburg game, right? We've played really well this season. I've been really happy. We finished third in the league. The squad's decent. I think we can look to push on next year, no doubt, by putting in way more money into the transfers and maybe signing just one or two really big name players to take us to the next level. But I think we've been impressive. But we need some silverware in the cabinet in order to attract those players. Let's get some. Right, so this will be the squad for the Wolfsburg game. Kramaric, Amiri, Vasquez, Diaby, Torres, Arnold, Tar, Tapsoda, Arias, Wendell, and Hardecki. We've got a very strong side. We know already that they're not easy to beat. Bohr up top. They've got Harit, Trossard, Masuaku, who is very strong, and Babu. It's not going to be easy for us to just breeze past their defence with our pace. I'm excited. We've got Silas on the bench if needed him. He was the hero in the last episode, and I'm sure he can be the hero again if needed. Oh, let's do it. Here it is, guys. This is what the season has boiled down to. Our first cup final of two. And I can't wait for it. Wolfsburg, the opponents. They'll definitely want this. They'll want the trophy as well. We had a much harder route to the final than they did. Obviously, having to take on Leipzig. I think they played Schalke. I can't remember, but they played. We're going to find out here. They played Cologne. So they played Cologne, Hertha. They had a much easier route than us, having to beat Dortmund, having to beat Leipzig. But we got ourselves here in the final. I think we thoroughly deserve it. Kramaric with 2 goals in the most recent game. Let's try and get a win here. I don't know what stadium this is, but it's beautiful. Arias here, finding Vasquez early doors. Oh, I tried to stand it up. It's going to be handball if the play is stopped. It's not going to be stopped, though. Kramaric. Thought that might have hit Kramaric's arm, actually, but a little bit of a cagey start, but I suppose you expect that, don't you, in a cup final? I mean, I definitely expect it from the boys in a cup final. We're going to have a little bit of a cagier game. Masuaku here with the strength, definitely over Vasquez, which could become an issue, and if it does, we'll bring Silas on in that position. Tapsoda does brilliantly there. Maximilian Arnold on the turn. He's going to fire this one forward. We're going to get Amiri on the ball here. Kramaric is going to keep making that run. Kramaric is going to take a beautiful first touch and slot it home for 1-0 Bayer Leverkusen. And absolutely fantastic by Kramaric. He honestly is such a key man in this team. And he makes it 1-0 by Leverkusen. He really does. What he lacks in pace is just his turn and acceleration and his touch. I mean, his touch here takes him way beyond the defender in a good position, and bang! Keeper doesn't even move. Casteels is just stood still. Diaby now out wide. On play it to Kramaric. His hold-up play is nice. Maximilian Arnold's making a little bit of a run here. A little bit of a jog. Oh, I just couldn't feed that one through to Kramaric there. Nice play so far, though. We've looked very good. I hate saying it, but it's felt fairly comfortable so far. Like, Wolfsburg aren't playing great passes. They're certainly not playing like a Munich or a... who else did we play against? Schalke, didn't we? Or like Schalke felt, which was what I was really worried about, was that they were going to play as well as that. But no, it's been pretty comfortable as Diaby is going to get the ball now out wide. I'll play that one in. He does that so regularly. It's so nice to see. And I don't think we're on the same wavelength there as Torres, who sometimes, what irritates me is when a player starts making the run and then like stops their run. It's a really weird way for them to stop their run as well, and that kind of irritates me. It's just part of the game, but yeah, it does irritate me a little bit. As Wolfsburg now will bring it forward. Definitely not out of it, you know. 1 goal is never a good lead. Very slender. We would definitely do well here to get a second with the way we've been conceding recently in games, especially in the league, conceding a lot. Very leaky. But confidence here. You've got to have confidence when you step up and you play some of the teams that we've played in the Cup this year, to then come up against Wolfsburg, who I think we've not massively struggled. Don't get me wrong, they've had a very good year themselves after a terrible year last year. Oh, that was close. And, you know, I think we should be confident. We're the type of team now that should be beating Wolfsburg. And we've won a trophy. The lads are definitely winners that are in this team. We may have a young squad, but we have a squad full of winners. That's what matters, right? Let's move the ball forward now with Wendell. And I'm going to try and time it right. And I'm not sure I did there, but Diaby's going to be able to play it across. No, he's not. He's not going to be allowed. And Babu is really difficult to deal with on this game. He's so physical, so strong. And then he's got pace. Wow, I don't like the number advantage here. I really don't like it. I'd like to get bodies back, please. Rafa Ball now, trying to cut him out of the situation. And we're in trouble because if this ball's crossed in, well in Wendell, we could have been in big trouble there. We'll wait for the run of Torres. Now Maximilian Arnold. Amiri with the touch. Back to Maximilian Arnold. Nice footwork. Oh, it's at the crossbar. Lands to Kramaric. Oh, my God. What goalkeeping from Casteels there. What absolute goalkeeping. The first opportunity hits the post. The second one he manages to save. I don't know if that went out for a corner or not, but wow. Kramaric unlucky not to make it two there. Oh, Arnold. Wolfsburg moving it forward now with Rafa Ball. Tapsoda's missed the tackle. What's going to be given here? I don't know. Was that going to be a free kick? Because he was in the penalty box, right, when we made the tackle. We get a little bit lucky there. We need to stay a bit tighter. We've come close to scoring our second, but it doesn't mean that they can't get one against us as Stefan manages to get to that over Wendell. It doesn't matter. It'll go straight out for a goal kick. Yeah, we need to be a bit more cautious there, I think. We really do. Can't be finding ourselves with our pants down, as one could say. Amiri now making a run, but so is Diaby. And this time he's in beyond Kevin and Babu. Diaby, he'll pull it back. Oh, I thought he pulled it back perfectly for Kramaric there. And just hadn't. And I don't know why Torres didn't charge for that there. That's really silly of him. Oh, Canales now, moving it forward. Harriet. Oh, they're going to look for Canales. I knew they were. Hideki comes and saves it. And that was so important. Thought he was going to make a mistake. We shouldn't technically still be playing. So if they score from this corner, I'm going to be very, very angry. Hideki punches it away. Surely, referee, what are we still playing for here, mate? I bet he blows up now that Diaby's going to get to it. Of course he does, but 1-0 at half-time and not bad first half. Very cagey. Canales now, moving forward nicely. Jonathan Tar's there, though. And Babu, surprisingly, came towards Jonathan Tar. That's very surprising. Now, is anyone going to catch Diaby? I'm not sure they are. And I'm going to play that into the goalkeeper's pathway, and I was hoping to slide that under him, but I just couldn't manage it. Well, Harit's done brilliantly here. Harit, oh, well in Jonathan Tar. He's stepped up in this game, hasn't he? We needed that. Amiri now. Kramaric. Amiri pointing where he wants Kramaric to give him it. It's not a great option for me. What can Kramaric do here? I spot the runner. Torres! He'll fire off the shot. Sorry, it's Musso. I've been calling him Casteels the entire match. It's Musso, whoever that guy is. But Musso making all the saves. That was a big distance out, but thought Torres could hit that. Going to fire this one in towards Tapsoda. Goalkeeper's going to come for it, though. They're going to end up with a rebound, aren't they? That's the worst part about the arrangement defensively. Look at this now. What are we doing? Why is no one coming back and helping? Wendell's going to have to be a superstar here. And we just have to hope that they mess up. That's actually a really smart foul if it got given. It's not going to be given. I think we've kind of got bodies back as Harit there. And Tapsoda will win it. And I don't know what that defence was. From our corner, they nearly scored. Well, it's not bad when you can make a double substitution. And you can bring on Isco. It's not a bad situation. We'll bring on Palacios as well. But yeah, I can't complain here, and he's not going to get to that, is he, Diaby? Oh, he nearly did. What's going to be given there? Is it a foul on Babu? No, it's our foul. That's actually worked out really well. Well done, Diaby. That's really impressive. Palacios now. Isco's not been on the pitch long, and Isco's going to score. Oh, wow, what a pass. Wow, what a pass. That was fantastic. Honestly, fantastic. I don't know. I don't know how we've managed to get that ball through here. It's a great pass from Palacios, and the weight of it is perfect, and Isco slots it in. Beautiful finish. And what an impact sub you can make when you can bring Isco on, and you can do that, drift into that position. Beautiful. Well, it's quite a ways back now for Wolfsburg, I'm afraid. For all the Wolfsburg fans out there that watch the channel, it's quite a ways back for them here, and they've made the sub. I'm not even going to try and say the player's name, but they've made the sub. We'll see if that has an impact. An early goal back here, and they are right back in it. But we've done quite well defensively so far. Hideki seems to be having one of his better days in football, so one can hope they won't get one back. I would have preferred to have nodded that wide there, but we didn't. But gave us a bit of a reprieve, managed to get bodies back where we needed them. We didn't get them back where we needed them, did they? Is that not offside? Apparently not. It's 2-1. Oh, that's frustrating, isn't it? This pass, absolutely defence splitting, which was beautiful. But again, watch how he manages to curl it past the goalkeeper. You know, how does Hardecki not save that? Goalkeeper AI on this year's game is shocking. But 2-1. Rafael Santos-Bor as well getting that goal. Very good player. Very good player. They must have picked him up from River Plate. I believe he's still there. It's a club we like to go and find players from. Isco now in the spotlight. You know, he's got a bit of trouble though, hasn't he? He's done all right here, you know. Isco, this is impressive footwork from him. And he actually manages to keep the ball. And we're going to get a shot off here, are we? No, we're not. Palacios still needs to win the header. He does, and Isco nearly nicks in and takes that. Lovely play from Isco again, though. Superb since he's come on the pitch. Isco now to Arnold. And they're not tracking him, are they? They did not track Lucas Vasquez, which was very interesting. And he just doesn't... I can do that with Diaby. I can't do that with him. That's really frustrating. We need to win this ball back here, and we've done really well there. Can we go back to front, though? That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Diaby's making a run as well as Kramaric. It's going to be Diaby, who cuts in and then fires off a shot. It's not very good. One of the easiest shots for Musso to save this afternoon. Or this evening. I don't actually know when... Oh, wow. If Kramaric gets to that... Oh, they've had to boot that right up in the air. But Vasquez isn't the man you want winning that, is he? And Isco maybe should have done a bit better there on the ball. But I've put on team press. I've not used that before. In fact, I've not used any of those instructions. So put it on. Just want to see what happens. They're going to win a free kick here, though. That was definitely offside, surely? Apparently not. Stefan now coming forward. And he's going to play that into just where Jonathan Tah is at his strongest. Diaby now. Well, there we go, lads. We are going to be lifting ourselves another trophy. What a great moment for the club. It's our second trophy since we've been here. It was actually a pretty difficult game, I'm not going to lie. Their goal was a bit cheesy, wasn't it? It was a little bit cheesy, but fantastic performance from the lads. We're going to get to lift another trophy. It'll be Jonathan Tah this time lifting the trophy. He thoroughly deserves it, you know. He was a little bit iffy at the start of the season. There were question marks. Should we replace him? Do we want him here anymore? Well, we definitely do, and he's going to get to lift a trophy here, and I'm really happy for the lads. We deserve this win. We really deserve this win. I think this tournament, the teams that we knocked out, the teams that we played against to get to the final, we definitely deserved it. Wolfsburg were a difficult side, though. Look at the trophy. Looks beautiful. Looks heavy, though. It's a good job Jonathan Tah's a unit, isn't it? The trophy looks a little bit heavy. Hardecki there. It's probably got to be his last season here, hasn't it? The question mark is, can we bring in a Nana? Will he actually be able to sign him this time? But there we go, boys. All lifted aloft. Go on, Jonathan Tah. Way! Massive win. Massive win for the boys. Another trophy, like I say, in the cabinet. And we were good. We were good again on our day. We created chances. We forced the issue. Their goalkeeper had a wonderful performance. He should definitely pat himself on the back. You know, better luck to them next year. Leverkusen, Pokal champions. There we go, one down, another one to go now. And we've got the Champions League final against PSG. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It really is going to be tough. Isco's performance in that, though, really impressed me when he came on. Really, really impressed me. We're getting a lot of youth players at the moment being unsettled. I've got to be honest with you. Although I like the youth element, when you're doing a save that's not going to necessarily span for tons and tons of seasons, it doesn't really feel any need for the youth players. I know maybe that's crazy. Some people like that side of it, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm not really going to get to see the benefit of these youth players in reality. We haven't had anyone stand out yet, and I can't see that changing. So here we go, Champions League final, and I'm going to go tried and trusted with this one. Kramaric and the Isco link-up. Vasquez on the right. He's earned it, although I wouldn't mind giving this to Bellarabi. Vasquez has played really well in Bellarabi's place when he's been out all season. Vasquez definitely deserves the opportunity in this one. We've got Diaby, Palacios, Arnold. I feel like Palacios has really come into his rhythm this season. They've got a very strong side. We know they've got a very strong side. They've got Rodrigo as well on the right wing, who is just a beast. And Mbappe, two up top with Icardi. Neymar on the... It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Well, we've been giant killers before. Can we be giant killers again? In a massive evening here in the Stadiano Metropolitano. It's an Italian stadium, so I know that much. And this is a big one. And I have not seen this before. I've not played a Champions League final on this game, apart from the Barca rebuild. And then I kind of skipped forward through it because I wanted this moment here. And look at this, is unbelievable. This definitely, graphically, it's probably not going to come through as good in the video. But just the whole presentation is unbelievable. I'm so pumped right now. Look at that trophy. This is a massive opportunity for the club. And, you know, Leverkusen getting this opportunity, being an underdog, being like a Monaco or a Porto or a side that shocked you, an Ajax, and doing it with that model. Let's do it. Let's get this win, man. Let's at least give them a bloody good game. If we can do what we did to Bayern Munich, why can't we do it to PSG? They're going to be difficult, but I've got all the faith in the world that we can win this one. Nerves are starting to set in a little bit now. As a Cardi, I do love a Cardi, will kick us off here in this Champions League final. A Champions League final match ball there as well. This is a big one. It's an important one. There's some big names in our squad. We're no slouches as we go in hard instantly on a Cardi, showing what we're worth. And this is a huge game. Alex Telles as well, they've picked up. They've got a very strong squad. Well in, Isco there. And we're going to play the ball through here to Maximilian Arnold, who's going to beg Kramaric to make the run. We're actually going to end up with the ball with Diaby, who's going to wait, and then he's going to play it in towards Maximilian Arnold. And he was always on the turn. Maybe he should have lifted that. We're showing early doors here, signs of, I don't know, that we can actually cause them a problem. Their strike force is going to be the issue here. The way they bound forward is going to be our biggest problem. Neymar now on the ball for PSG. Can we do about Neymar? Oh, I was just thinking in my head, let's just take him out a little bit. Is it wrong to try and injure a player early? Neymar back on the ball there. We don't want them getting a free kick, to be fair, and we are going to let them have a free kick in that position. Neymar will take it. He's not really someone I want having a free kick, to be honest. We will get a man on the line. It's usually beneficial to have a man on the line, and Hardecki saves it. God, that was right in that top corner. Right in it as Verratti there puts the ball out. Need to be cautious here. They're going to press us. We might do some team instructions as well. I'm going to tell my striker to drop back. Okay, no, I'm not. I need to figure out how you do this. I want team press and striker to drop back. Kramaric is really good on the ball. Oh, no, we've given it away while trying to do those instructions. Tapsoda, Jonathan Tah will come and collect it. No, he won't. He'll give it back. Tapsoda again. And now maybe the counter is on. Go, Diaby. Go, Diaby. He's got it. It wasn't a great touch. And Pavard's done brilliantly to block him off. Oh, they're piling forward again now. Mbappe, it's through. Hardecki's got to be good. Oh, Jonathan Tah stops it. Ooh, Icardi nearly getting a goal there for PSG. And this is beautiful. Hardecki with the initial save, and then Jonathan Tah getting in the way of it. He wants to lift this trophy. Well, the following corner here has led to them getting another position that they'd like to be in. Kramaric now. See, this is what he's good at. Hold that ball up, Kramaric. Oh, Isco needs to get to that. He does get to it. Diaby now gives it back to Isco, who gives it back to Diaby. And now we've got a little bit of space for us to run into it, just a little bit, because we've not had that much in this game. Isco now, he's going to try and play that one through to Arnold. And again, we're kind of making the wrong choices pass-wise. I just need to keep it short and simple, I think, for the meantime. Just keep it short and simple, stop them from blocking us off. As they get tired, more gaps will open up. But at this stage in the game, they're not getting tired, and no gaps are opening up. And gaps in our defence are opening up as Gini Wijnaldum makes it 1-0 PSG. Oh, just as I said, we need to stay tight or gaps will open up. Gaps open up. Gini Wijnaldum makes it 1-0 here, and it's beautiful football. Look at all the space in the world, and Wendell didn't know where to go. Nice goal. Well, they've got a free kick. It's not a bad position to have a free kick, is it? I'm going to put Palacios on the line. As I know, Neymar's going to go for it, and he rattles the post. He absolutely rattles the post. But now Wendell is going to be allowed to break, I think. He is. Diaby. We've got bodies moving forward now. Kramaric is going to find Isco. Maximilian Arnold now. He's going to pull this back to Kramaric. What can we do? Just not many options now, is there? They've closed the doors very rapidly there. Oh. Have they? Isco. Oh, straight at Keylor Navas. Oh, Isco's done well to win that back. And he's going to have the ball again. Kramaric now into the box. He's going to wait for Maximilian Arnold, and Verratti just does enough to put him off. Maximilian Arnold's got to be quicker and stronger there, hasn't he? And at half-time, it's going to be 1-0 PSG. It's a close game. They've definitely been the better side, as we expected, but it's a close game. If we can get a smart counter, this might actually be a game for Silas. This might be a game for Silas and not Kramaric. We'll just take a quick look at these match stats. And PSG, although we've dominated possession, have had 11 shots and 4 on target. We're 1 for 1. Our pass accuracy is 79%. We're struggling, boys. Oh, I'm going to try and find Isco here now, because we know if he can get in there, he's a problem, but my biggest issue is getting round the defensive line at the moment. Their defense has been nothing short of a nightmare, and it doesn't appear to be changing, and our passing doesn't appear to be getting better at the start of this second half so far. That's one thing that probably needs to improve for us right now, this passing. We improved that, and I think this could be a different game. Oh, Mbappe now managing to get into a difficult position. Lovely footwork. Oh, thought Alex Telles has scored there. Very close from the Brazilian, though. Maximilian Arnold now. He's done well. Oh, he just couldn't get the pass off, could he? Oh, I thought I'd squeezed that through. I think he would have been offside anyway. Imagine if Maximilian Arnold there gets that pass off. He's been a bit sluggish, you know. I'm going to bring him off. I really like Maximilian Arnold, but I just don't think he's doing it in this game. We're going to bring Arnold off, and we're going to bring Amiri on just a little bit better with his footwork. We're being closed down so quickly. I need players really that can shift the ball in their feet very quickly. Kramaric there does brilliantly to come back and get that. And if Isco plays this right, and Isco might have just played that right. Kramaric now. Oh, if he slots it in, he just couldn't, could he? We just cannot get anything through that back line. It's like trying to pass through a brick wall. Well, also coming off his Moussa Diaby, not really had an impact in this one. We're going to bring on Ante Rebic. He's just a little bit better on the ball in terms of moving it. He's not as quick, but I don't think it's pace we're lacking. Now, we're going to take this with Kramaric. This is a huge moment in this. Arnold isn't on the pitch. This is where I would like Arnold back. I'm going to hit this. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's just a whisker wide. Nice idea. Just a little bit wide. I'm not sure the keeper had it covered. Yeah, just tucking it way too wide there. Rebic now. Are they just going to stand off him? They are just going to stand off him. Ante Rebic now. Clever on the ball, isn't he? Look at how clever he is on the ball. That's why we brought him on. And then he does that for a pass. I wanted Isco. Isco was making such a beautiful run. And now we've got to be cautious here. Oh, we've done badly. Oh, we've done badly twice at the end. Muller. Oh, Mbappe. It's 2-0 PSG. It's our own fault. Terrible defending there from me. I went in for 2 tackles we shouldn't have gone in for with Jonathan Tah and Tap Sober. Oh, and from one end where we could have had a great moment to the other where we concede. And it's lovely from Muller, really. We get the blocking on him after missing 2 of the tackles. But he lands straight at his feet. Silas doing well again. Maybe we should have brought him on sooner. What can he do here, though? That's not bad. Silas. Again, Marquinhos. Just somebody always in the box. Somebody always in the box stopping us. He wanted to take it himself, and I don't blame him with the performances we've had going forward in this match in particular. I don't blame him going for it himself, but probably wasn't the right move. He probably should have made a pass there. Pavard now. Get himself into the box. Tap Soda's there, but look at that. He manages to get the ball away. Icardi, get to that Hardecki. Oh, it's been spilled. Oh, and then it's back in his hands. Thank God. Look at this. Bodies back all the time, PSG. I've never seen someone play offensively be so defensive. It's really impressive. Like, they play a little bit Mourinho. Oh, Palacios. Just couldn't get it in. Well, there we go, lads. It just wasn't meant to be. The Champions League just wasn't meant to be. But I think we could definitely give ourselves a huge pat on the back in this one to have made it to the final and to be beat by such a side of PSG. We didn't have any tools to unlock their defence, and defensively we weren't as good as they were. I mean, were we expecting to win this game? No, not really. But we wanted to give it a good go, and although I wish we could have done more going forward, it just wasn't to be in this one. Well done to PSG. We'll be back again next season, though. Well, a little bit sad after that, can't lie. A little bit sad. Would have been nice to have won that, wouldn't it? It would have been really nice to have managed to get a win there. Famous one against PSG, but these things happen. I think for season 2, that's a bloody good season. Although the board are absolute knobs and don't feel the same way about it, I think that's been a very good season for us. Richarlison's at Juve. I think that's been a good season for us. The progress assessment, I think we should be fine. Surely not going to lose our job. 15.2 million. And what a good year it's been. And I think this is probably the best time to reflect on the squad and how we feel about the squad this year. I'm going to do it on stats. And I imagine most appearances is Hardecki. But look at Vasquez. Vasquez had a really good year for us. He's right up there. Made a lot of appearances. And so did Kramaric. 41 with 29 goals, 10 assists. And what surprises me here is we didn't think Silas did as well this year, did we? We didn't think Silas did as well this year. But 40 appearances and 16 goals. 16 goals. 7 in the Bundesliga, 7 in the Champions League, 7 in 9 games. He likes his European competitions, just Silas. Definitely going to be a bright spark for the future. We've got Maximilian Arnold, just a key player. Diaby, I think we will lose. Only 8 goals, 9 assists, but still very happy with Diaby over the season. Arias, Wendell as well. Jonathan Tah going up. Jonathan Tah, obviously the leader at the back now, as Sven Bender has phased out in his career at 33. Oliver Torres, he's been a revelation as Torres, really. Been really happy using him. 7 goals this year and 5 assists. And Aranguy's not played as much this year, but still a very good player. Perez up there, 7 clean sheets when he's played. More than Tapsoba, who's played 29, but we've got to remember injuries with Tapsoba. He's definitely the future at centre-back. When you look, he's 82 rated already and he's 23. He could be alongside Perez, though, at age 20, 79 rated. Palacios there again, solid season for us. João Mario came in and he was okay. Probably one we'll look to move on, potentially, João Mario. Let's add him to the loan list? Why can't I add him to the transfer list? Okay, apparently I can't add him to the transfer list yet, but we'll probably do that next season. Isco's gone down 1, but that's because of the injury and him not playing as much. He had a fantastic season, in my opinion. I just wish we'd have got him on the pitch more. 23 appearances is a bit frustrating. Player of his calibre and how much he cost, and I would have liked to have had him on the pitch a bit more. 6 goals and 4 assists, though, and more importantly, key moments. Ezequiel Barco gone up 2. Again, one for the future, 23. We'll see what happens with him. Paulinho at 21 going up 2. You know, he doesn't play massive amount of minutes, but he has a bit of an impact, and he is one for the future. Amiri, mixed season. Injuries was a problem, wasn't it? But 2 goals, 5 assists, not good enough. Rebic in there as well, having an all right season. Injuries. Lasada's an interesting one. 20 appearances, 10 goals for him. He was really good, the 20-year-old. You never complain at a free transfer that does, that gets 10 goals, really. Restos in there, Bellarabi again, injured most of the season. Almada, I'd like to get more, you know, I'd like to play him more. 5 goals and 5 assists. It's obvious that he's the future of Cam for us. Wagnerman, again, didn't get masses of minutes. We signed him in January. Arnold there, only going up 1, the 19-year-old, 1 goal, 1 assist. And then we got some more youngsters who just didn't play for us at all. But overall, I'm excited to see what happens. We got some players out on loan, though. Pasta is now up to 4 plus 4 plus 7 for Schulz. Plus 7. He went out on loan in January and he's gone up plus 7. Plus 7 as well for Gerald Milio. So he could be our goalkeeper in the future. Also, Timo Weiss up 4. So we've got some youngsters doing well. Florian Wirtz could be... I'm excited to use Florian Wirtz maybe next season. You've got Bjorn Weiss as well. They're going up 2. And Turkman going up 2 as well. But there's not really any future there for Turkman. But yeah, guys, that will be it for Season 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed recording it. I feel like it was a successful season. Leave suggestions now for players down below. I'll take a few days break. I've recorded these in advance, but I'll take a few days break before we make the next episode. You guys can leave some feedback. Let me know what you think about the series, what direction we should take it in. I'm always open to feedback, being fairly newish to YouTube on a consistent basis. Your feedback's important for me to help, to help me make the series better. Anyway, guys, please leave a like on this video, smash subscribe if you're new around here, as we're going to try and push ourselves to 1,000 as soon as possible, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, take it easy. I'll see you in Season 3.